Hi Jefferson family, happy Wednesday. I hope you are ready for some fantastic poems because we have several readers today who are going to share some of their favorite poems with you. Enjoy!
By myself. I might sit here all day, listening to the aspen leaves ruffle, watching the quiet things, waiting to see what happens. I might sit here all day until I see 17 jays, until the beetle reaches the pine, until the panther cloud crosses the sky. I might sit here all day, by myself alone, quiet and still, silent as a stone.
I found a poem that talks about nature and its beauty, which I thought was appropriate since it's Earth Day very soon. I hope you enjoy it. This poem is titled Friends by Abby Farwell Brown. How good to lie a little while and look up through the tree. The sky is like a kind big smile bent sweetly over me. The sunshine flickers through the lace of leaves above my head and kisses me upon the face like mother before bed. The wind comes stealing o'er the grass to whisper pretty things, and though I cannot see him pass, I feel his careful wings. So many gentle friends are near, whom one can scarcely see. A child should never feel a fear, wherever he may be. I hope you enjoyed that poem, and I hope you take a moment on Earth Day to step outside and enjoy all the nature around you. Maybe it will inspire you to write a poem too. And if you do, I would love to hear it. Do your best to make it a wonderful day today.
Hi, my name is Sam, and I have a silly poem for you by Shel Silverstein. It's called Peanut Butter Sandwich. I'll sing you a poem of a silly young king who played with the world at the end of a string, but he only loved one single thing, and that was just a peanut butter sandwich. His scepter and his royal gowns, his regal throne and royal golden crowns were brown and sticky from the mounds and drippings from each peanut butter sandwich. His subjects all were silly fools, for he had passed a royal rule that they could learn in school was how to make a peanut butter sandwich. He would not eat his steak, his soup, or kingly cake, and told his courtly cook to bake an extra sticky, not stinky, peanut butter sandwich. And then one day he took a bite and started chewing with delight, but found his mouth was stuck quite tight from that last bite of peanut butter sandwich. His brother pulled, his sister cried, the wizard pushed, his mother cried, oh no, my boy will die from eating his last peanut butter sandwich. The dentist came, and the royal doctor, the royal plumber banged and knocked, but still those jaws stayed tightly locked. Oh darn that sticky peanut butter sandwich. The carpenter, he tried with pliers, the telephone man tried with wires, the fireman, they tried with fire but couldn't melt that peanut butter sandwich. With ropes and pulleys, drills and coil, with steam and lubricating oil. For 20 years of tears and toil, they fought that awful peanut butter sandwich. Then all his royal subjects came. They hooked his jaws with grappling chains and pulled both ways with might and main against that stubborn peanut butter sandwich. Each man and woman, girl and boy put down their plows and pots and toys and pulled until crack, oh joy! They broke right through that peanut butter sandwich. A puff of dust, a scream, a squeak. The king's jaw opened with a creak, and then in voice so faint and weak, the first words that they heard him speak were, how about a peanut butter sandwich? I hope you enjoyed this funny poem by Shel Silverstein. Bye.
I will be reading Sick by Shel Silverstein. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more, that's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be the instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched, my ankle's sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold and my toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail and my heart is... What? What's that?
It's Saturday.
What's that you say? You say today is...
Saturday.
Goodbye, I'm going out to play. Bye. Oh. So now we are gonna read, so that's a really funny poem because she's faking being sick so she can't go to school, and then her mom's like, it's Saturday, and then she's like, oh, goodbye, I'm going out to play. And if you were sick, you couldn't go out to play, so. This is Snowball by Shel Silverstein. I made myself a snowball as perfect as could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed. And that's funny because like the snowball melted and the kid thinks it wet the bed.
Yeah, of course it like can't somehow go away like Frosty the Snowman since it's made up. Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman.
So that's the two poems that I was gonna read today. These are both really funny because the boy in this one thinks the snowball's alive and then he thinks it wet the bed, but really it just melted. And then in that one, the person fakes being sick so she couldn't go to school, but then and then she's like, oh, goodbye, I'm going to play, and you can't go outside to play if you're really sick. So.
Well, when I was sick, I went up to play once.
So those are two really funny poems, and I really hope you have a great rest of your year, and I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.
Those were fantastic. Thank you so much to Chloe and Mrs. Garcia, Sam and Cole and Brody. Way to go. I loved all of those poems. Some funny, some serious, some sweet. It was awesome. Poetry can speak to us in so many ways. We'll wrap up our April Poetry Month with one more round of poems next week. So if you have a poem that you wanted to share and you didn't get around to it yet, send it my way this week and we will feature you next week. Boys and girls, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Keep being kind, be helpful around the house, and I'll see you real soon.